course, I'm sure you like all the tracks that you have done on both EPs. But
Yeah.
if you could pick one favorite track from each one from The
Mm.
View at Midnight and Days into Years, what would be your favorite track from each one?
From the Fear at Midnight, Almighty Afterglow. And then
Okay,
from Days into Years, the days are long, but the years are short.
okay. Why is that? Why
Yeah.
is that?
Well, because like that was originally an Epic Nio song, but for me it has to do with like the recent passing of my mom, and like now that like it's my siblings and I, it just kind of harkens into like yeah, the days are long because I used to work the security job like 12-hour shifts, super long days, but before you know it, the years fly by. Like
Sure.
they fly by. So it's kind of like, hey, bro, like, it's not like lock in, get your shit together. But it's like, yeah, the days are long, but the years are short. So just remember to be mindful and be present as much as you can. That can be difficult based on your day-to-day schedule, but still it's nice to be reminded of that every now and then. Like one day you're gonna die. So you should be as mindful as you can whilst you're living your life.
Most definitely, yeah, and definitely on a personal note for sure. Because I think I do remember seeing on your social media that you mentioned that your mother had passed away. My
Yeah.
condolences and everything,
Oh,
respecting
thank
her
you,
loss,
thank you.
like that.
That's why I couldn't make the December show that we had.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the shows and everything, yeah, yeah, when it comes to those types of things, yeah, and that's what you just kind of just said it now in terms
Yeah.
of with the inspiration with the music. Yeah, those things are definitely important to realize that yeah, life does go by fast. And it's still going fast. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop at
Doesn't
all. It doesn't
stop.
stop for your mind.
Does not stop.
the got the two EPs. Like I said, I listened to both of them. Great job on both of them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And then the fun part about doing music is that of course with the collaboration side, if you had a dream, like you mentioned, you don't want
Yeah.
vocalists on the project right now, but if there was a dream collaboration,
Mm.
who would it be?
I like Akino.
Okay.
Yeah. I
And
love I
for
like
those who
Akino.
don't know, and those who don't
Yeah.
know, who is as far as describe Akino as far as
Yeah.
who she is.
So if anyone remembers the anime Outlaw Star from back in the day, and you know how like they had the outros had like like the girl like the woman singing, and like the first outro was like more like harp driven, but the second one had like kind of like a trip hop beat to it. That was the song that got me into production to produce drums. It had like filtered drums and like it would take like, EOs from Arai and like it would like mix them in the background. So she is like one of the singers on one of the songs that had the biggest impact on me for my production style.
Most
So
definitely.
yeah, so she sings the second closing for Outlaw Star. It's called House of Moon. So she sings that ending of that closing. So just Google it right now or put it onto YouTube. It'll pop up and hopefully people will understand why I jumped directly to her. I can't speak for Luca. I don't know what he would say, but yeah, because I think with us being instrumentalists, it would be kind of like maybe too many cooks in the kitchen if we work with another instrumental project.
Yeah.
Like, but there's a girl, and I can't remember her name, and I think it's Madison something. She plays harp, and she has a lot of videos on Instagram. Well, she did a couple years ago for like covering like contemporary like R&B and pop songs. So it would be fantastic to have like a harpist on one of our songs. I think that would be, especially somebody who's like a
Oh,
melodic element.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, as far as the harp
yeah,
instrumentalist. Yeah, she actually has kind of a younger woman. She got
yeah,
yeah, and she but
yeah,
yeah, she's actually that actually would be not be
yeah.
bad.
So it'd probably be those two. Those would be my like ideal dream collaborations right now at this stage of my life because yeah, I like, her vocals are fantastic. She also speaks French, Lucas French. So she
Yeah,
can sing in French, sing in Japanese. And like with her, it would add to the project and make sense. Like you know what I mean? It would add to like the ambiance and the ethos of it. And then with Madison on harp, like she's a melodic person. Like, Luca plays bass and Luca plays a lot of melodic bass lines. But he plays bass. He's still part of the rhythm section. For me, I produce a I the next album you'll see, we're writing a lot of melodies, both Luca and I as well, to utilize in the place of vocals. But still, like, I'm at home creating like soft synth pads to put in the background and textures. So if we can leave the melody to somebody else, each three of us would have a place to shine. Because I program the drums. So like, Luca would shine on bass, I would shine on like drums and like, atmospheric sounds, and then Madison would shine on the melodic harp. Or, Arai Akino-san would shine on like the vocals. Oh, I forgot. I want to give one more shout out, obviously. So there's a single from Kazakhstan, of course, called Ayau.
Let's
I
get it.
think Ayau's voice would be great on a Mundalia song. So yeah. So Ayau, Ayau. Yeah, she has a song called I can't pronounce the song, but she has a lot of great songs. So like I'm not gonna miss like the one song's called like it's like Nandake. It's two
Have
words. The second word is Adam.
Have
So
you
like
heard from
Jimmy
her? But
Adam or something.
has she reached out to you before or anything, or
Oh no,
this is just a
she's on a whole different level. She's
okay? Never
popular,
mind.
she's famous, she's working.
I
I
mean,
don't even think she knows we exist.
you
But
never
yeah, but
know.
Ayao, the Kazakh singer, that would be tight too.
Don't tell yourself no. You might have to reach out. You never know. You might be able to get that feature. You never know.
Yeah, it would be cool. But like I said, if you give a mouse a cookie, they're gonna
Right.
want more.
Yeah.
So so if we do like a vocal led EP, people are gonna be like, oh, oh, when's the next vocal led project coming out? And it's
Oh
like, we
yeah.
can't do
And
that
then
every
you're like,
time,
ah, you
guys.
gotta chill. I had to ask. I had to ask. I know you mentioned it, but I had to ask.